Hello everybody and welcome back to our very first farm in Farming Simulator 22. In the last episode we finished up a whole year having cashed out on all of our grass silage, and we ended up expanding our farm by a couple of fields here. So, oh, my joystick. I really need to figure out a way to disable the joystick control of the menu. In the last episode, we ended up planting a bunch of wheat over here. We still have these two grass fields here and this grass field. And now we need to turn these guys into grass fields so that we can have plenty of grass to be turned into silage, because silage is pretty much our cash cow right now, which is kind of funny. To cash cow, we're going to try to work our way to cows. But anyways, I'd like to get to where we can afford this field here, and then we can have grass all on this side and wheat all on this side, so we can make as many chickens as we can. Because as you can see, our chickens are right here. We have chickens over here. I'd like to put at least one more chicken coop here. And then at some point, we need to find a place to put some cow barns so that we can start making some dairy products. But anyways, we have done about as much as we can as far as planting everything. We're currently in January, and nothing is going to grow until we start getting into March. So let's double check our chickens feed status. Actually, let's go ahead and grab our trailer over here. And we are going to empty out the rest of this container into the chicken coop here, so we can make sure that they have enough to eat for now. It would help if I would stop doing that continually. Oh, come on, let me hit it. Oh man. All right. Sorry, I'm spacing out a little bit because it's forcing me to go straight on into it, and I don't normally have to do that. I don't know why it's being so difficult there. All right, so let's go ahead and it's I. Let's go ahead and empty out the rest of this, which should give us another month. And as a matter of fact, I think what we might do is we'll go ahead and we'll take this trailer over to the silo, get it filled up with feed since we're already over here, and we'll just fill that up all the way. So we still have plenty of... Yep, still have plenty of that. So we'll take about half of that and put it into our trailer over here, and then we'll go back over here and drop it off. I did download a new mod that makes it so that equipment works at the speed limit of the vehicle. So might take a look at... Might take a look at that. Let's see. How much do we need? So another 4,000 liters that we're going to pump into here. We'll go ahead and... I think that's still going to... Okay, I just want to make sure that that was actually going to continue. Oh, but I keep forgetting I want to leave the cover on there, and I can't do that without being attached. So that ends up being a big waste of time. This episode is just starting really amazingly, isn't it? Let's put the cover back on once it's done. Okay, now we can drop that off there, and we can park our tractor, and then we can move ourselves into March so that we can start maybe planting some grass over in the fields over there, I think. Yeah, because we bought those new fields in January. We're not able to plant just yet. So let's go ahead and advance time until we can get to March. All right, so that's good. We should still have several months of growth waiting on the wheat there, so that's okay. Let's take our tractor over here and we'll grab our seeder so that we can go plant some grass in a couple of fields over there to expand our grass operation. Gonna need to buy some seeds for that before we head over there, so let's go. We'll buy 2 bags of seed just to make sure that we have plenty when we get over there. And then I think we might actually go ahead and buy 1 more bag of fertilizer just to make sure that we're on top of that. So let's get over here. We'll refill our seeds, refill our fertilizer, and then head over to our new fields and start planting some grass over there. I think that's the way to go. All right, we're just about finished filling up our grass. Let's head over to our fields over here to the east. I believe we planted that field to the left right there with some grass already. So what we're going to need to do now is head over to this lower part over here where we have a couple of fields. I'm not sure what this one already has in it. We should probably check that out before we go cutting around and everything. Oh, okay. Well, this one has wheat in it, and we do own this one, right? So I think what we might do then, is we'll just go ahead and leave this since it's already most of the way there. We can always plant grass after we harvest this in a few months with all the rest of this. So as much as I'd love to get this planted with grass now, we're just going to leave that for here, and then we'll go up into this field over here to the left and plant that. Is this planted with wheat too? Why is it not showing up as wheat in the... Oh, it is. I stared at it for multiple moments and still did not catch the fact that it was wheat. So I guess we were not going to plant any grass right now. We'll leave the planter over here for now, since we're going to have to plant it with wheat anyways. But I guess at this point, we're just going to have to sit and wait until we're ready to harvest some wheat. Because I don't want to waste all those months of growth that somebody put into it, especially since it's a product that we actually are going to use. So this one needs... Alright, so this stuff will be ready next month. Let's go ahead and get our tractor over where all of our... over where our mowing setup is, and then we'll advance time to next month. Maybe. Let's go back and check our eggs. I'm sorry. I'm a little scatterbrained right now because, you know, I just kind of jump into these videos and don't really think too much about preparation. I don't have the patience for it. Yeah, let's go sell these eggs first. We don't want to run out of room for eggs to be produced. I want to make sure we're making all kinds of money off of that. Then we'll go over and hang out by the mower while we advance our time. I need to make sure the filter for our Autoload is set up to load everything and not just full containers. We'll head over here, get our eggs put on the on the sell everything point, so that way we can get some money out of that. Okay, there we go. Just waiting on that to be done. Dun dun dun, come on. It takes so long to sell this stuff. Alright, there we go. I could unload it onto the sell point there, but I was running into an issue where the unloading area was blocked, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's actually quite annoying. Feed for the chickens should be pretty good for a couple months, so let's take our tractor over here, and then we'll advance time to April and get to cutting some grass. Eventually. Okay. Turn the engine off, and into April we go. Waited a little bit too long to do that, but that's okay. A little bit too far into April. Alright, so if you're just joining our little expedition, if you're just joining our little enterprise here, this is the mower setup that I've been using. It's a full mower setup in the front. Hold on, I'm trying to get everything lowered. It's a full mower setup in the front that does swathing, and we have a bale wrapper here in the second area, right in the back of the tractor, and then a bale pickup here in the very back to pick up the bales that we're making. I actually need to make sure that the arm goes down before I forget to do that. Let's go ahead and start. Well, I want to just double check and make sure that we had growth, the growth that we're supposed to have. It should say fully ready to harvest with no forage or anything like that. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and make our way. Where are we gonna go? Okay. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, that's not working out the way I thought it was. I downloaded a speed limit change to my thing that made it so that the speed limit of the vehicle that you're using is the limit for your equipment. But I think we're going to need to take a second and fix our keybind, because unfortunately I have my 0 assigned to something else that I actually do want to keep that assigned to, and there seems to be a conflict. So okay, toggle speed limit. I'm not sure what the best option for that's going to be. Why don't we do Alt / maybe? I don't think I have anything assigned to that. Okay, I don't know if that's going to do anything or not. I'm not sure if that's actually doing anything. We'll find out. Oh, I need to get some fuel. We are running out of fuel pretty quick. Okay, I just need to make some room over here for us to turn around because that railroad track does certainly get in the way when we start going back and forth like this. As a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to do a couple big loops around the fields like this, so that way we have just a little bit of room to get all of this done. So let me finish up this field here, and then we'll come back when we're ready to drop off our grass to the Silage Factory over there. And as I always try to do, I bring you guys back when I have a nice alternating pattern of cut grass versus not cut grass. Just because it looks kind of nice. This setup requires a fairly wide turning radius, so I try to do a little bit of an alternating path like that so I can keep the speed up and not get stuck on my equipment here. It gets quite annoying when that happens, so I try to avoid it as much as possible. But anyways, we need to continue getting our cutting done and finish up all these rows over here before we can deposit our grass and turn it into silage. So I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, finishing up the last little row here. Let's go get this stuff dropped off so we can advance time to harvesting some wheat, I think. Oh, I should have let that finish, but that's all right. Let's get the mower folded up, get the trailer selected so we can push all of these bales off into the silage factory there. They don't get stuck on the... I had a feeling I was going to do that. I don't know if I'm able to fix this either. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, come on. Go. There we go. Sweet. All right, so we'll get all this... Whoa, where are you going? What's going on with this thing? All right, there's something broken with the mod that I downloaded. It's really messing with my cruise control. It won't stop. Oh. I have pedals, and I was pushing my foot down on the pedal. That would be why that's doing that. I've been sitting here trying to figure out what's going on with my cruise control. It just would not turn on. It kind of helps to not have pedals, not be pushing on a pedal that actually does something with your throttle. Anyways, let's go over here and grab some fuel really quick because we're getting really low, and that's not the best thing in the world to happen. So let's do that. Come over here. It's really nice to be parked right across the street from the gas station. Makes life super simple and easy to deal with. So I'll be back once we're done refueling. All right, that's going to be a full tank of fuel right there. We are getting to the point where we probably should start considering repairing our tractor because it's gotten some pretty decent wear and tear on it at this point. But for now, let's go ahead and get it parked. We'll give ourselves another couple of months, and then we'll sell some eggs and go ahead and harvest some wheat, I think. Or now we gotta wait another month for that, I think, because July, I do believe, is the harvest time for this. Oh, 6 of 7. We still got 2 months to go. So yeah, I think we're going to be in a situation where yet again we're going to have grass ready to harvest and wheat ready to harvest, but we'll save the grass for next time, I think. Let's go ahead, grab our trailer here, get ourselves some eggs picked up. Definitely need to check our feed for the chickens. Make sure that they're all good to go. We don't want them going hungry because they're a major part of our income stream at this point. We're up to 130. I did it again. That's the problem of using that particular method. If you forget to turn it back to storing, it ends up selling a bunch of your stuff, and that's not great. So, okay, it is what it is. So how much did they want for... Oh, how much did they want for this field here? Oh, 180,000? Yeah, we're definitely going to have to wait for next year. I was hoping maybe we had enough money to maybe just squeak that in now, but yeah, that ain't happening. Okay. Get that turned off. Let's just go check our grass real quick. I'm pretty sure when we only advanced 2 months, we just cut it. So it takes 4 months to do grass. Let's go ahead and advance into July. And then we can check our wheat field here. Okay, yeah, it is ready to go. Sweet. All right, so let's grab our harvester. And we'll get started on that. All of these fields should be ready to go, I think, right? So growth. Yeah, ready, all ready. That's grass. Oh, I don't think I cut that last time. Oops. I forgot that they were separated. Anyways, we have a ton of wheat fields ready to go, so let's go ahead and get into cutting these down because, yeah, we need to be able to feed our chickens. And away we go. So I think that the mod that I have that makes my specific equipment have max speed limits on it is causing a conflict, which is preventing me from being able to do 19 miles an hour. So I may need to pause and come back and try to figure that out, because if I can do 19 miles an hour rather than the 12 miles an hour that we're doing here, that's going to save us a lot of time. So I think I'm going to go find the mod that is limiting my equipment here and try to disable that. So give me just a second, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and see if I can get the speed limit that I want now. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, that mod was definitely, the mods were definitely conflicting with each other. So now we can do almost 20 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour with this harvester. I know, like I said, I'm not trying to do completely unrealistic everything, but things like this that are just inanely boring and require you to go back and forth for long periods of time, if I can find ways to speed up that process without impacting realism too much, I want to try to do that. So while it's obviously completely unrealistic to be zipping through these fields at you know, almost 20 miles an hour, it's more of a, it's along the lines of, if I can do time compression to make time go by faster, then I don't see any reason why we can't speed this process up here. I think it's pretty reasonable. So this is what we're going to be doing for the foreseeable future. I can always turn this off and on at will if I feel like getting a little bit more of a realistic experience, but with all the wheat fields that we have to get done today, I think we're going to speed through this as quickly as we can. So let me finish up this field and the next couple of fields, and I'll be back when we are ready to be done with harvest time. Well, that was quick. I just got out the camera and the thing was full, so I just wanted to bring you back and let you guys know we did already get a full load of wheat here. So let's go ahead and get this unloaded, and then we'll head over and finish that last little swath and head over into the other fields to collect the rest of our wheat. All right, we're most of the way through this field over here, but this is taking a little bit longer than I really want to spend on it, even with the increased speed. So I think I'm gonna put this on a worker here, so we can get into our tractor and get our straw swath picked up. So let's go ahead and do that while he's working on that. Oh, unfortunately, he's going to be stuck in that small little field there because the AI worker is not capable of working outside of field limits like that. That's all right. Let's go ahead and get all of this up and get it lowered and turned on. And away we go. All right, so I'm just going to be running around picking up all these swaths and turning them into bales so we can turn that into silage. Or whatever it is we're going to turn them into. So I'll see you guys back when we're ready to be done with this part. All right, we're finishing up these little fields over here. I had to do it manually because the AI struggles with these little fields over here. It's not capable of kind of figuring out that I want all of these fields done together. So hopefully they come out with in the next version of this game that they do, hopefully they come out with some better AI options, because it's a little ridiculous to not be able to assign a worker to say, hey, do all of this stuff, please. And have them reasonably be able to get it done. So I think what we're going to do is we'll start on this field over here. We'll start on this guy here, and we'll get the AI worker going on to this one while we finish swathing up all of this here. So yeah. All right, so I'll be back when we're done with that other field over there too. All right, we've reached the point where trying to stay up with this guy is a little bit unreasonable to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the trailer over here, and I'll go pick up our grain trailer so that we can just pick stuff up as he finishes. Because driving the trailer back is going to be a little bit ridiculous every time. So let me run over, grab the trailer, and then we'll go unload this guy and let him continue. And we'll just go back and forth doing trips back and forth to the silo while he cuts all the grain for us. I think that's probably the best way to go. You know, now that I think about it, I think it might make sense for us to just go ahead and do an upgrade to our trailer now, because it's a little bit ridiculous to have to go back and forth for 8 meters worth of stuff. So let's go ahead. We'll buy this route off here. It has, we can get it up to, what, 24 meters, which is 3 times what we were able to do. And we'll sell off the other trailer that we had, this smaller one here, because we don't need to have 2 of those. So yeah, let's do that. That's going to make it so that we're able to hold a lot more grain, and we won't have to make so many trips back and forth. Well, eventually, if I can get hooked up to this thing. There we go. All right, so I'm going to run over. Well, you guys are here. You guys can stay here and hang out for a second while we go and unload this grain over here. We'll get that started, and then I'll put a cut in, because it's kind of satisfying to watch the grain start falling into the trailer there. At least it is to me. Maybe for you? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Get over here, and I'm really glad they have the ability to turn crop destruction off, because that would be really annoying to have this stop here and have to do a bunch of stuff to fix it. So we'll wait for this to unload and get this guy moving again, and maybe start doing some trips back and forth. We'll see. All right, we are finishing up our last wheat field. This has taken forever, even with the extreme speed that we're working at right now. It's just, it fills up so quickly. I end up having to stop a lot, which is, you know, that's a good problem to have, but it does make this take a fair bit longer than I would prefer. So trying to hurry up and get this done, then we can go back and finish picking up all the straw, getting that stuff sold off. I really need to stop doing the straw swathing though, because it doesn't really sell for that much money, and that's a lot of extra time to have to put into this that I would really prefer not to. So we're going to take this back over here. We did end up filling up that trailer over there and putting even more into it. I'm not going to bother wasting the time emptying it into here again, since we need to take the harvester back. So we'll get this back over there, put the harvester away, or empty the harvester, and then come back, get the tractor, so we can hopefully be multitasking a little bit. Yeah, we're kind of rushing through all of this stuff because I have something else I need to get to today, and this is taking way longer than I really wanted it to. So we're gonna try to push through this as quickly as we can, so I can get this video done and starting to upload. All right, get the pipe put out, get ourselves turned around this way, and of course the oversteering on these machines are just epic. Come on over here. Over here, right there, yeah, right there. There we go. Okay, we'll get this running again. Oh, whoa, what are we doing? Stop messing with me, please. All right, cool. And then, yeah, so I'm going to continue going around the fields and gathering up as much of this as we can, and I'll see you guys back in a minute. After I need to turn around. It's kind of hard to press the pause button when I'm trying to steer. Give me a second. And, all right, there we go. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and call it for the straw swathing. I don't think we have enough left to make another bale anyway, so we're just going to leave that. It'll all get rolled under when we seed these fields for the next time around. We certainly don't have enough time to get that done in this episode, though, so let's go take these bales over to get them sold. Then we'll put the harvester away, and then we'll go take our tractor back and grab the last of the wheat that we took out. So I got to figure out the best way to get this into here in a way that allows us to get it sold. Will it sell off the tractor? It will not, so I'm going to have to do like that. Let's see, do Y for that. Pull it forward just a little bit to give ourselves a little bit of room there. And just wait for it to get to the end of the trailer. Press Y again to get it off of the trailer. And then... Yep. Hold on, press Y one more time to get it to go back. Now we can put our grass cutting setup back where it goes. Oh, you son of a... It's always when you're in a hurry that things decide to fight you. Alright, come on, get around. I guess we're gonna have to go a different way. I was hoping to just be able to go straight through there, but the setup here decided it's just not gonna let me do it the convenient way. It's always when you're in a hurry and you have things to do that everything decides to mess with you. So this is what we're gonna be doing. Let's get this put back over here. Almost there. Get that dropped off. We need to go get our trailer over here that has the rest of our wheat in it, so we can go get that dropped off. Come on, get through the field. Let's go. We got things to do. Almost there. Okay, get this guy picked up. And away we go. Almost done for today. Just need to hurry up and get this stuff dropped off. I'm gonna do some unrealistic plowing through, or forging our way through some fields here because trying to cut down on some of this excess time that it's taking us to get this done. We're actually going to take this trailer and go fill up our chicken coop because unfortunately we got to the point where we ran out of food. I miscalculated something and they're at 0 productivity right now. So we're going to take this trailer over and empty it out and make sure we're nice and full on the chicken coop for as long as we can be. And I think we'll take a look at our numbers here in a second, but I think we may be ready to put another chicken coop down. Maybe. There we go. All right. So we currently have 88,000 liters of wheat, and the chicken coops take, what? 21,000. So I think we're good to put another chicken coop in here. Let's go ahead and get to animals, chickens, and we're just going to put the same one down. We're just going to put it over here on the other side. Maybe it does make sense to just kind of put it here like this. Oh, come on. Overlaps with another object. Well, we're not going to put more than 2 on a side here, so I think we can go... I think we're fairly safe just going like that. Now, we can take our wheat here and overload that, and while that's doing that, we can buy some chickens. So we'll buy that, and we'll just let these guys, we'll do like we did last time. We'll let them slowly breed their way into getting all of this good. Let's see, we have chickens over here that are... They're going to take a little while, so I think we're good just leaving that for now. We can always fill it up again next time. So I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button if you did so that the YouTube algorithm will know and send the video out to as many people as possible. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so now so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your feed and you will be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members do get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click that join button, check out the list of options available there, and decide if any of those are right for you. If you're not interested in a continuing commitment, you can always leave a tip in the form of that thanks button. Direct contributions such as those are greatly appreciated and a critical component to helping to turn this into a full-time gig, which is the dream. So again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you guys have been enjoying building this farm with me. Be sure to come back for the next one, and I'll see you then.